Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Bake with Khushi. Today I'm going to be making veg lasagna. I love lasagna, but I always thought it was very hard to make it. So today I thought why not try it at home and show you guys how it is made. Before we get into the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and let's go. So guys, for the first step I've taken around 5 to 6 medium-sized tomatoes. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to blanch them. For that, just make some slits around the tomato and then put them in boiling water for 5 to 10 minutes. Once your tomatoes have boiled, peel them properly like this. This is how your tomato should look after that. Now we're going to make small pieces out of it and grind them in a blender to make a fine paste out of it. Now we are going to use this tomato to make our red sauce. For this I've taken a pan and I'm going to take around 1 tablespoon of oil and let it heat in the pan for some time. Once your pan has heated, we're going to take around 1 tablespoon of chopped garlic and we're going to fry this for some time. To this I'm going to be adding the tomato sauce which we had made earlier. Now we are going to heat the tomato sauce and the garlic for at least 5 minutes or until it comes to a boil. Now to make this sauce a bit tangy, I'm going to be adding salt according to your taste. Then some black pepper. If you want, you can add white pepper as well. Some oregano or Italian seasoning and chili flakes according to your own taste. Now these are completely optional. If you want, you can add or remove anything according to your own choice. Keep stirring this continuously. Add around 1 tablespoon of sugar as well. This will give it a sweet, tangy taste. Now my tomato sauce has cooked for almost 10 minutes. I'm going to keep it aside so that it can cool down. Our tomato sauce is now ready. In another pan, we are going to make our white sauce. For this, I've taken a very small container. If you want, you can take a large one if you're going to make a lot of it. I've taken around 2 tablespoons of butter. Now make sure that your flame is on medium heat even for the tomato sauce and for the white sauce so that it doesn't burn. Now to this I've added 1 tablespoon of maida or flour and make sure to stir it continuously, otherwise it will stick and start burning. Make a paste out of it. Now I'm going to be adding around 1 cup of whole milk to this. Make sure that you put the milk part by part, don't put it entirely or it will burn. Keep stirring your mixture. Now to this I'm going to be adding the leftover milk as well. To this I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of black pepper. You can add white pepper here as well. Around 1 teaspoon of salt and some oregano and chili flakes, but your oregano and chili flakes are completely optional. Now I'm going to add a final ingredient, that is around 1 cup of grated cheese. You can choose any cheese of your choice. Just keep adding the cheese and don't forget to stir it continuously so that your paste doesn't burn. Now our mixture is almost ready. As your mixture starts cooling down, it will continue to thicken, so don't overcook your sauce. Just leave it aside once it's ready. My white sauce is now cooled down and you can see how thick it has become from before. Both my red sauce and white sauce are ready. Now is the time for lasagna sheets. If you don't know how to make lasagna sheets, I've put a video before this. You can check that out. Now I'm going to boil my lasagna sheets so that I can use them. For this I've taken a pan and I've filled the pan completely with water. Once your water is boiling hot, place the sheet like this. Make sure that your sheet doesn't fold when you place it in the water and let it cook for 2 to 3 minutes until your sheet starts floating. Then you will know that your sheet is ready to be used. You can see my sheets have turned transparent and are floating. This means that our sheets are now ready. Now is the time for our fourth step. For this, I've again taken a pan and have taken around 2 tablespoons of oil in it. We are going to saute our vegetables which we're going to use for our lasagna. You can use any vegetable of your choice for this. Once our pan has heated, I'm going to be adding some garlic paste to it. Let the garlic paste heat until it turns golden brown. Make sure that you keep stirring it continuously. Now I'm going to be adding around 1 cup of chopped onion to it, like this, and let it cook for some time. Our onions have now cooked. To this I'll be adding 1 cup of chopped carrots, like this. Cook them as well. 1 cup of chopped capsicum or bell peppers. Now make sure that your flame is on medium, otherwise your vegetables will start burning. And now my final vegetable are some sweet corn. I've cooked these vegetables for almost 5 minutes. Don't try to overcook them, otherwise they'll taste bad in your lasagna. Now to this I'm going to be adding 1 teaspoon of black pepper, some salt according to your taste, again oregano and chili flakes. It is totally up to you. Sauteed vegetables are now ready and let it cool down. Now I am ready with all my final ingredients for my lasagna. I have taken here 1 cup of grated cheese as well. There's red sauce, white sauce and the sauteed vegetable. Now is the time for layering. Before I start layering my lasagna, I am going to take some oil and coat my pan completely with it so that the lasagna sheets do not stick to it. Now our first step is to take the red sauce and pour it all over the pan and make sure to spread it evenly. Now if you don't want to make the red sauce, you can use any pizza pasta sauce available in the market as well. The second step is to start placing your lasagna sheets. We are again going to pour some of our red sauce on top of the sheet and spread it evenly like this. Now to this I'm going to add the sauteed vegetables. Make sure to completely fill your pan using these vegetables so that you get a good taste. Now I'm going to pour the white sauce which we had made earlier all over this. Now it will be a bit hard to spread this evenly, but it's okay how much ever you spread it. And then is the time for our final step, that is pouring the grated cheese all over the lasagna. Now we're going to repeat our process again with the same steps: lasagna sheet, red sauce, sauteed vegetables and white sauce, afterwards cheese. The layering is the easiest part of the lasagna. If you have all your sauces ready beforehand, it will take you hardly 10 to 15 minutes to make the entire lasagna. As you can see, I have repeated this process thrice, so I have used around 7 to 8 lasagna sheets for my lasagna. Now depending on your bowl size, you may use less or more sheets for the same thing. Now for the final layer of the lasagna, try adding as much cheese as you can compared to the other layers so that your entire bowl is filled with cheese. This will make it a bit more tasty. This looks so tempting. Our lasagna is ready. Now I'm going to cover it with an aluminium foil like this and bake it at 180 Celsius for 15 minutes. And after that I'm going to bake it for 20 minutes removing the aluminium foil. So that's around 35 minutes in total. Our lasagna is ready. You can see how delicious it looks. All the cheese has melted and everything looks perfectly good. Now if you want to check whether your lasagna is cooked well or not, just see if the cheese has turned brown, it means it has cooked well. Now I'm going to cut this and show you how tasty it looks. It is so good. Our lasagna is done. So until then, bye.